So one of the big benefits we keep hearing about when it comes to the iPad is that teachers are going to be able to use this to put all of their classroom content into one convenient spot. Now, that sounds nice, but how do we actually do it? In this REMC Connected Educator Series showcase, I'd like to introduce you to Rebecca Wildman, a teacher over at Boyne City Elementary and an Apple Distinguished Educator. In this showcase, Rebecca's going to introduce iTunes U and give you a taste of how it could be used to put classroom content that she's created for her students, as well as free content that others have created, right on the iPad so that her students can access it whenever they need it. Now, before we get going, I just want to thank Brad Wilson for all the hard work he did in doing the heavy lifting on this showcase. I know you're going to find some great ideas that you can tweak to work in your classroom. And as always, enjoy.
Hey everybody, I'm Rebecca Wildman from Boyne City Elementary School. I teach 4th grade and very fortunate to be teaching in a district that is teaching one-to-one with iPads K through 12. So very exciting times in education and happy to share what we're doing in the classroom here. What I'd like to talk to you about is iTunes U. iTunes U is a fabulous resource for teachers to use to share content with students, either videos, apps, podcasts, prezzies, you name it. You can pretty much put it in an iTunes U course and students are able to learn new information and demonstrate that knowledge to you in a great way. If you haven't done so, I recommend going to the App Store and downloading iTunes U. Now, the reason why I started building iTunes U courses was because I had a lot of information and content I wanted to share with students. I had great videos I wanted to share. I had specific iBooks I wanted to share with them. Now, I could have that information on the iPad. But the great thing with iTunes U, it can be in one central location.
So we read the books and there's a whole bunch of different pictures and videos and web links to go on that relate to it.
Because you can go on the videos and take notes in the videos, and you can use those notes if you need to make a book like we did on the solar system unit.
So let's just take a look at one of the courses I've created. As you can see here on the screen, the top 9 courses are the ones that I've created. And we're going to take a look at the 4th grade solar system. And when you come into an iTunes U course, right as soon as you come in here, there's an overview of the course. I always like to make sure to have the Common Core Stay Standards there so that the teachers that maybe are interested in using this course in class know what standards that we have that we're going to be covering with this course. And then a basic outline of what's going on in the course. So for the solar system course, you can see that I really like to hone in and share with the students information on Earth, Sun, and Moon, and that's where we really focus our learning on that. Now over to the right of an iTunes U course, you have 4 tabs: Info, Posts, Notes, Materials. This is awesome for students because it helps keep them organized. If you go to the Materials section, in here you'll find that this is where all of the apps, videos, books, documents, images, web links, all of that stuff that I thought was important to share with my students is located there. So you can see I've got some videos in here and documents, apps, images, and web links. So it's a great way for teachers to share content with students. In here, the solar system intro, you're able to do some screencasting like I am doing now, and I introduce the course to students. And you know what else is really cool about introducing a course this way is that you can have students sit down with their parents and they can share the information on what they're going to be learning over the next several weeks. So parents are in the loop. They know what's going on.
But to see her actually navigating through basically a college type course on iTunes U, only just geared towards the the information level that's appropriate for a fourth grader is amazing. They have all of these resources right at their fingertips.
So here are just some specific posts that I've created, and in here I invite the students to take and watch a video, and for them to take a look at a Prezi, which is really cool. If you touch on a Prezi here, let's take a look here. It takes it right to the web, and it should kick it right over to the Prezi app, and that'll stream in there. So then, so just by touching it, it takes them right to the specific app. And the great thing is this Prezi, I didn't create that, Grace did, and this is a wonderful way for us educators to share information with each other. Right here is the yellow cab of the universe. Now, it is amazing what iBooks are doing with textbooks. They have great multimedia, interactive widgets. Students are able to take notes in there. It's just awesome. So you can have chapter linkings from textbooks or regular books from iBooks, and it'll go right into your course. You can see that I have specific sections here. So I'm under the section of Earth. If you go, here are all my courses under the sun that I want the kids to complete. And you see those check marks? You check mark that off once you've done it. So if a student has completed it, they can check it off. Another great way to help the students get organized. If you're an old enough student to have your own Apple ID, 13 years or older, you can have your course on your iPad, your iPhone, or iPod, and whatever notes you take in a course or any information that you change in it, it'll automatically sync between the two devices, which is another cool feature. This is one of the wow factors of iTunes U. Now, students can just take random notes in their course. So I can hit the plus up at the top, and I can take a note here. When you're watching a video in iTunes U, there's a Notes tab in the top right-hand corner. You touch on that, and students can watch a video and take notes on it at the same time. That is so cool. It also leaves a bookmark right exactly where they've left that note. It'll take me right back to where you watched that video, and if you need to rewatch it again. Too cool. And book notes. So you can take notes in the app iBooks, and it will sync them over into your iTunes U course. This is a great feature for students. It helps keep them organized. Another way that we've used this in class is if a student is missing and they're out and sick for a while, a fellow student can email them. You can see right here. You can email that, print, tweet, message your notes to anyone that you like so you can share your notes.
Here's one.
Okay.
On April 25th, 1925, the Verona volcano was Africa's first national park.
Oh, that's interesting. Do they have gorillas there?
Actually, that was the home of the mountain gorillas.
Oh, that is the home of them. Excellent, thank you. What other notes do you have?
We also have moved to project-based homework here at Boyne City Elementary School. And I'd like to share with you the 4th grade Fantastic Fungus. We did this a couple weeks ago for the Mushroom Festival. And a point of this course was they got this course on a Monday, and it was due the following Monday. Now, what the students had to do, they had to learn about the Mushroom Festival down in Boyne City, because we try to do some community activities whenever we have project-based homework. Learn about the morel mushroom. They learned how it's important to our community, but also, what about morel mushrooms? Why do we care so much about them? Why do we love eating them? Are there other mushrooms in the woods that we need to not pick and eat because we'll get sick? And as a teacher with iTunes U, I'm able to easily create that for them and share that information with them. I'll show you some of the materials I used. I used great videos for them. we actually do have a book, and this is a student's book from last year that created a morel mushroom book about going to the festival downtown here, and it was created in Book Creator. The students can email those EPUB books to me, and I can upload those into an iTunes U course. Pretty neat. Documents, so you can add pages, Word documents, keynotes, apps. Apps work just great. So this is all of the things that the student needed to complete this project-based homework, and they were able to download it here at school and not have to be having Wi-Fi at home, so no students were left out. Students are able to push, on those arrows there, and it downloads the videos, the documents, right to the course. You can see it's downloading that. So now, if you touch on it, boom, there it is. And they don't need Wi-Fi to get this information. So what the kids do in class is they download all of this, and then they take it home, and it's stored right on their iPad. In this course, we had the students create an EPUB book with Book Creator, and they were able to demonstrate their knowledge with videos, web links, anything that they wanted to add to their own EPUB book and share it with the class. And it's a great way to get the kids more engaged with homework than the traditional paper and pencil, which I find fascinating. But one of the best ways to learn iTunes U is to take an iTunes U course. To really understand the setup of them and how you could visualize using them and envision that in your classroom, I would totally download a course and check it out. You can create a course on whatever you like. I encourage you to check it out. It's an amazing tool for teachers teaching with iPads, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, my name is Rebecca Wildman. If you'd like to talk to me further about iTunes U or any questions, you can reach me on Twitter at Rebecca Wildman. Thanks, everybody.
I hope Rebecca's showcase sparks some ideas for how you might be able to use iTunes U in your own classroom. For other episodes of our Connected Educator series showcase library, visit us at remc.org/connectededucator, and we'll see you back here soon.